You're listening to a Frequency Podcast Network production.
The Brock and Dalby Podcast.
This is the Brock and Dalby Podcast.
Welcome to Tuesday. My name is Brock.
I'm Dalby.
Did you know that it's Shark Week?
Bro, I haven't known that it's Shark Week in like 3 years. The closest I ever get to knowing it's Shark Week is that AEW wrestling is teamed up with Warner Brothers, and usually they'll do like a Shark Week show.
Couple ads or something.
And I haven't even been watching that lately.
Wait, what happened to Shark Week, man? I all of a sudden yesterday, I'm like scrolling through social media and I saw like an ad for it or whatever.
Yeah.
And I was like, dude, Shark Week used to be like you know?
Oh, absolutely. I think they leaned too hard into it, and then it got corny. Remember, like, was the one year they were like, Michael Phelps will race a shark?
Yeah.
And then the whole thing was digital, or wasn't there like, wasn't Mike Tyson supposed to fight a shark or something?
I think you're right on that, yeah.
And that also ended up being fake, and people were just like, okay, Shark Week.
Did they run out of Shark Week ideas? Did they jump the shark on it?
I think they kind of did. The problem is, they stopped focusing on the friggin' sharks. Sharks are cool enough. We don't need all the gimmicks.
I used to get so hyped about Shark Week in high school, man.
Dude, because you would tune in and it was just wall-to-wall coverage of sharks being friggin' badasses. And now it's like, again, it's all the gimmicks and the bells and the whistles and CGI.
I think they should just start doing other weeks for other animals at this point. Like, how about an octopus week? If there's like any animal that we need to learn more about.
Yeah, man.
Doesn't the octopus deserve its own week?
Octopus deserves like a month. Octopus Awareness Month. Like, people need to understand just how brilliant octopi are. Mm-hmm. They are probably the coolest animal.
They're the
out
aliens
there.
of the sea is what they are,
Absolutely.
right?
It's crazy that people eat octopi because they are maybe smarter than we are.
It's crazy that the Kardashians have been on TV for 20 years and the octopus can't even get a single week. Am I right?
This is the Brock and Dalby Podcast.
You know, yesterday we were talking about people hooking up with their coworkers and stuff like that. And there's actually a wild story going around the WNBA right now.
Really?
There's two ladies who I guess were together for a bit, Dejanay Carrington and Elisa Smith, the two WNBA players that have been dating since college. They were on different teams in the WNBA, and one of them is accusing the other of cheating on her with several of their teammates.
Oh, damn. The several makes it a bigger deal.
Yeah.
Like, the idea of, like, we're on different teams, and, like, I think you're seeing somebody else. I think you're stepping out, a little infidelity. And then all of a sudden it's like, with the whole friggin' team.
One is accusing the other of cheating on them with multiple rookies on the team, so really scouting the prospects.
God, that makes it feel even dirtier. Who is this person?
And I mean, you hear all the old stories of like NBA players, like, man, they're on the road all the time. They get around, they're slanging it. You know,
just athletes in general, right? Like a lot of them. There's the fangirls, there's the cheerleaders. Is always a big stereotype.
But the teammates thing is kind of wild too, because it's like maybe she's playing against her and you're like looking across the floor, or it's you just miss her and you got the game on or whatever,
right?
And you see like a little ass slap that's maybe a little too much,
right? She makes a shot and another teammate comes over and gives her a hug and you're like, whoa, leave room for Jesus.
She's just like watching games and you're like, I feel like you guys have a little too much chemistry on the floor here.
Brother, imagine if you turned on Sports Center and the whole thing was just you watching your partner be a little too intimate with her teammates.
Yeah.
That would be devastating, man. Just having it out on display like that. They're cutting to highlights. You're like, stop it.
The Brock and Dalby Podcast.
Since we learned about what jobs people hook up at the most, I figured do a little research here, and I found, Ashley Madison, the website where scumbags use it to cheat on their partners.
Like, that's the whole thing, right? Is you sign up to Ashley Madison because you're looking to have an affair?
Yeah. They've released the top 5 professions that they see the most on their website.
Oh, because I guess it is technically a dating site, so they'd have all your information. They know who's getting around.
So the top 5 for men goes sports in at number 5.
Makes a lot of sense.
Coming in at number 4 is finance.
Okay.
Then it would be retail workers in at number 3.
Really?
IT in at number 2, and the tradies in at number 1. 29% of men that sign up for Ashley Madison are in the trades.
Damn.
They do say majority of them being electricians and plumbers.
Interesting. What is it? Like, if you're a famous basketball player, you have a lot of opportunity and willing participants to get around. What is so appealing about a plumber?
I mean, I guess it's the excuse of being like, I'm working long hours, right? Like, that's the thing.
Oh.
Maybe trying to get in that mindset. Maybe that's what it is.
True. Yeah, because you can tell your partner that you're going to clear some pipes and you're not necessarily lying.
The top 5 for women ends up being 9% of women that sign up for it. And number 5 spot is social work. The number 4 spot goes to entrepreneurs. Finance women in at number 3. 12% of women that sign up for Ashley Madison are teachers.
Really?
And then number 1, no surprise here, it is women who work in the medical field, which, as we learned yesterday,
a lot of people in the hospital are taking their scrubs off, so to speak.
Reliving their Grey's Anatomy kind of fantasies, right?
Also interesting that the one common bond between the two sides was finance. Just people with money who are just like, I don't know what to do with myself.
So I'm just saying, if you know a nurse in your life or you know an electrician or a plumber, you better be careful. You know what? It's actually making sense about the electricians now. Yeah. They never clean up after their job sites.
Well, yeah, because they're too busy racing off to their next affair.
They're too busy chasing tail.
The Brock and Dalby Podcast.
The Brock and Dalby Podcast.
One of the most important things that you should have in your house is your smoke detector, your fire alarm, because you don't want to die in a fire. That is not the case if you live in one of the majority of California's 31 major prisons, as it's been determined by a study that almost all of them don't work well enough. They are considered deficient. They are not fully up to code, and it would cost $1.5 billion to upgrade all of them to be what they would call functional.
Just for smoke alarms?
Basically for a system. I believe it's detection and suppression. So the fire, smoke detectors, and then the sprinklers.
Oh, okay.
They don't work. So instead of spending $1.5 billion to update these prisons, because taxpayers don't necessarily love spending money on prisons, they've spent $50 million over the last 5 years employing what they call fire sniffers.
Wait, so hold up. Let me get this right.
Yeah.
They're just hiring people to stand around and see if there's fires?
Oh, no, because that would be, silly to just stand around. They walk around. They go around the prison. They basically are giving extra shifts to guards who want to make a little bit of extra money.
Okay.
And they just walk around the prisons. Because they are guards, they have full access. And if they smell smoke or see fire, then they alert the authority. Hey, we got a fire over here. And that's their whole ass job.
That's wild. I get it. The American prison system is not
tough.
The best.
Yeah,
whatever.
it's tough.
But the fact that that's it? Some guy just going, ah! That's it?
Oh, but wait, it gets worse. Because they're using guards make a pretty decent salary. Your mom worked in corrections. There is some money in this industry.
Sure.
They've decided that we're only using guards because they're around. We could just make this a position with a lower rate of pay and hire different staff whose job would just be to tour around the prison and look for fires and save some money.
Dude, imagine if you wanted to get a security system for your house and you called Allstate or whatever the hell
one of those companies, yeah.
And they show up and they're like, here's your guy. It was just some guy.
Here's Steve.
Yeah, this is what you pay $200 a month for, and he's just
walking around your house. Ah! You guys see there's a spider in the bathroom.
He's flicking the lights on and off in the backyard or something.
Just making sure these are working, everybody. You're all safe.
That is crazy.
Storming into your kid's room at night while they're trying to sleep. Have you seen anybody in here?
Cook the popcorn in the microwave a little too long.
Thanks, Steve.
The Brock and Dalby Podcast.
The world is disgusting. You can't go anywhere without somebody wanting to talk to you about diarrhea-covered lettuce and all these other things. and you're starting to find out that maybe the reason that a lot of these stomach bugs and illnesses are so prevalent is because we, the humans, are also disgusting. I saw a statistic that said that 26% of 18 to 24-year-olds, Gen Z, admitted to not washing their hands when they go to multi-day music festivals.
Not washing their hands or just not washing at all?
So the 26% is saying like they maybe wash their hands like one time over the course of 4 days, their hands. And then 10% just fully were like, I'm at a music festival. I'm not washing anything. I'm not cleaning up until it's over and I'm trying to wash the shame off of my body.
I mean, I was going to say, like, I've been to music festivals and just not showered for a whole weekend because you're camping and they make you pay to go use a shower or whatever. Like, so I get it. I honestly get it in that sense.
But you don't like hand sanitize or anything in between. Like I get when you're out camping or you're out at like a festival or something like that, multi-day, that you're not going to have the same like hygiene routine as you would in your own home. But you wouldn't even wash your hands after you go to the bathroom?
I mean, there's a lot of times I even go to the bathroom now and I like look at the sinks and stuff and I'm like, it's probably cleansier for me to not touch any of these taps or anything, you know?
Yeah, you're right. I guess maybe like on day one of the music festival when everything's still kind of clean, you're like, I'll wash my hands.
You ever been in a festival bathroom before, dude?
Yeah, by day 3, you're like, I'm actually contributing to the dirt.
You're talking like you're in like, a nice like you're in your own bathroom. When you're at a festival, 9 times out of 10 it's a porta potty, and then you've just got these water stations that people are all just like tapping their feet on. Now, honestly, I don't blame the kids on this one.
No, this is what I'm saying. Everybody's so worried about like, how am I going to sneak booze into the festival? How am I going to sneak beer and weed into the festival? Y'all need to be sneaking some hand sanitizer into the festival. The world is overrun with diseases, and you're telling me, well, yeah, the foot pump hand washing station is too gross.
I'm learning today, you have not been to a festival, have you? People do disgusting things in all of these places that you think are clean, man. I'm telling you.
People do disgusting things. It doesn't mean we should be on board with normalizing that.
I'm not saying to normalize I'm not saying that at all.
All I want is the gross people to wash their friggin' hands.
You ask people to start bringing more sanitizer, they're just going to drink it at a festival.
That's a whole different problem.
This is the Brock and Dalby Podcast. It's time for Brock and Dalby's Draft.
All right, we were talking about earlier how we didn't even realize it was Shark Week, and Shark Week used to be one of the biggest weeks of the year.
What a shame.
So we're going to do a draft of what is the best week.
Right. If Shark Week used to be the best week of the year, what is now the best week? And I won rock, paper, scissors. And I'm going all the way to the end of the year. The last week of the year is the best week of the year. It's the week gap between Christmas and New Year's, where all bets are off. The stress of Christmas is over. I don't have to worry about spending any more money.
And you just get to pig out.
I don't have to worry about hygiene or my job or no expectations. If I survive until January 1st, that's all anybody wanted for me.
That is a solid week. With my number one pick for the best week, I'm going to go with the last week at a job before you quit.
Oh, have you given your notice or not?
You've given your notice.
Yeah.
You're on the second week of your 2 weeks notice.
Yeah, man.
And it's like everything just goes out the window. You're like, I'm done. I don't care.
Yeah. Someone comes over to you and is like, hey, I really need your help on this. Nah. I don't want to.
It's such a good feeling. What are you going to do? Fire me?
My second round pick, I'm going to go back to my youth. It's not so much a great week when you're the parent, but when you were a kid, spring break. Just that week of, again, I got no school. I got no obligations. I'm going to hang out with my friends, or I'm going to party, or I'm going to do whatever. Again, if you're like an elementary school kid, just no school. If you're a teenager, we party.
If you're in college,
oh boy, it's a great week to be alive.
Coming in at number 2, I'm going to go with week 1 of the NFL season.
It's a great week.
It is the best week in football. It's everything is back. You got a Thursday game. You got, for some reason, you'll have a Friday game during that week too. Then it's just like Sunday hits, and it's like
bam. I
think if you're in a relationship with someone who likes football, you know when week 1 is on, because they are just checked out that whole week leading into it. You're getting ready for fantasy and everything too. Maybe you're planning to like go have some wings, go have some drinks, whatever it is. It's just like like Christmas for football fans.
If you play fantasy football, your team still hasn't fallen apart yet.
They still have a chance.
You still got some hope.
They still have a chance.
I'm going to go sports as well for my third pick, and it's right around the same time of the year, but it's called the sports equinox. It's the one time of the year when Major League Baseball, National Hockey, NBA, and NFL, plus some golf, maybe even some tennis. It all comes together in just this perfect little sports stew of, if I don't want to talk to another human being, I don't have to, because there is always going to be a sport on TV for one magical week of the year.
Oh, that's such a sweet spot of the year too. Yeah.
And just the ability to be like, man, this baseball game, the Jays, they're not doing what I want them to do. Click, now I'm over to a hockey game. Click, now I'm over to a football game. It's just
It is beautiful.
Magic.
It is beautiful. With my final pick in here, I am going to go with the week that you're alone and your family left.
Oh, I just had that week. That was a good week.
Where it's like, maybe it's your kids, maybe it's your spouse, maybe it's both.
Yeah.
You have the house to yourself for an entire week.
Yeah.
Hey, don't get me wrong. Love my fiance, Cordy. I know you love Mallory and the kids.
100%, absolutely.
But when you have a week alone to yourself, that is one of the best weeks.
Especially, it's one of those weeks that it's weighted heavier at the front than the back. Like the beginning of that week is like being released from Shawshank. You know what I mean? But like by the end of the week, you're ready for everybody to come back, but you're still not putting on pants. You know what I mean? You're still enjoying your freedom.
Totally ready for everyone to come back. Of course, Dolby.
All right. I took the week between Xmas and New Year's, spring break, and the sports equinox is my three best weeks of the year.
My best week picks, I've got last week at a job in at number 1. I've got week 1 of the NFL season in at number 2. And I've got just a week alone with no kids or no spouse.
This is the Brock and Dalby Podcast.
I'm always man enough to admit when I've lost. Dalby, you're catching a W.
Big win.
In the best weeks draft here. Some things that we missed out on that people texted in. Some people said the last week of school, which is exciting if you're a kid. But some parents even texting in about the first week of school.
Yes. Yeah. It really does depend on your perspective on that. That last week of school, kind of similar to what you were saying of the last week before you quit a job, because it's like, we're all here and like we're going through the motions, but there are no stakes here. No one's doing anything meaningful.
We took some sports picks. We didn't even think about Masters Week.
Masters Week is the best week of naps you'll ever have in your life. Though, if we were going to take a week built around an event, I obviously could have taken WrestleMania week.
Oh, yeah. I'm surprised you didn't take that.
Even as non-wrestling fans, WrestleMania week can be very fun.
Someone said any week with a stat holiday, short weeks are the best week. Honestly, shame on us for not taking that.
Got one coming up here.
Shannon texted in and said sick weeks are my favorite weeks.
That's a good week, too. I saw Lorraine texted in and said that one of the ones that we missed was the last week of pregnancy.
I can't speak on that. I've never experienced that.
I've never been pregnant, but my wife was twice, and I can say that by that last week, she was over it. Like all that, like the miracle of life, we're carrying a baby, we're so excited. Like maybe it's the first week of being pregnant. You know what I mean? Well, not for everybody.
I mean, depending on your circumstances.
Not for everybody, mind you. That is another one where it's very specific.
I think there's a first week of just like the month that some people are happy to find out things. Just in general, you know? Depends on your life and your circumstances where you're at, you know?
Yeah. That first weekend of menstruating when you weren't necessarily expecting it can be a life changer.
Every week is different for every person.
The Brock and Dalby Podcast.
You're fired.
All right, we've got $100 in Lotto Max tickets for tonight's jackpot up for grabs.
Playing a round of You're Fired, where you either tell us a story that really happened or make up a story of why someone got fired. Today, the topic is, why'd your boss get fired? And we are hoping for even 10% as good as yesterday's round was. So.
Yes. If you're not snitching on your boss here, you are a judge. 762-555. I was excited yesterday because I couldn't tell which ones were real and which ones were fake. So I'm hoping we have more of that here. No name on this one.
I had this guy one time, he used to be our coworker, and we used to hide away from the bosses so he wouldn't catch us sleeping. Then one day he became the boss, and there was a big emergency job to get done. We needed the boss to find him. So we told the other boss, go look somewhere where he might be sleeping.
Oh, no.
They found him there, and guess what? He was sleeping during the emergency, so they canned him. Yeah, it was fun.
And that's why you don't get promoted.
Old habits die hard, man. You're used to sleeping at work. Just because I got a better office, I'm going to stop sleeping? Come on.
And that sucks for everyone else because then they lose the cool boss. All right, we got Brad here.
Well, it wasn't my direct boss, but it was a boss, and I'll keep the details to a minimum because I don't want to get, any sort of backlash or anything. But they thought it was a good idea to start scamming the company out of returns on skids. They were $25 a skid, and there wasn't a very good inventory check on those, and they just kept pumping the numbers saying skids were returned when they weren't, and they were in cahoots with another contractor. Let's just say they only were able to trace back about $100,000 worth of stolen skids.
Oh my
$100,000 worth of
God.
skids. Crazy.
6-figure stolen cash. And I mean, call it what it is. That's embezzling. That'll get you. You're not going to make it through that
kind
one.
Of impressive too at the same point.
What? I spent $100,000 at $25 a pop? Oof. Damn.
Oof. All right, we got Chris here.
Yeah, my boss got fired because we noticed a little blinking red light in the change rooms, and it turned out that he had it wired to his personal laptop, and he was recording his change.
Oh.
Gross.
Oh my God, yeah. Fired and charged, hopefully.
Let's see what Tyler's got here.
Hey, this is Tyler, and the reason my boss got fired was we were at the Christmas party, and he was hanging out in the office and decided it would be a good idea to go and photocopy his package and then post it all over the place. But what he didn't realize was that he used his own key card and it tagged him using it. So when he had posted his package everywhere,
please be real.
Everybody knew exactly whose it was because
please
his name was also with it.
That's so good.
I really hope that's a real story.
Yeah, a lot of photocopiers now, like if you have a badge for work, it helps so that they know who's doing
Who
stuff.
did what, yeah.
That's so crazy to think, like, I'm going to Photoshop. Drunk at the Christmas party. I'm going to Photoshop my junk and spread it everywhere, not thinking that you basically signed off on it.
Even without the key card, I'd recognize that junk anywhere. You know?
That's what makes it the perfect crime.
All right. 762-555. Should we pick a winner, or is it just that one?
That one, I would say for me, it's between that one and the $100,000 embezzler.
The skids one is just impressive,
just
actually.
$25 a pop. To get all the way up to stealing $100,000 before you get fired. Like, what a way to go out. And also, what an idiot for doing it. But man, using your own ID badge to photocopy your junk, you can't come back from that.
All right. Everyone seems to like Tyler, so we'll give it to him. We'll give it to the Christmas party. Ding, round of applause. $100 in Lotto Max tickets is yours, buddy.
The Brock and Dalby Podcast.
The Brock and Dalby Podcast.
I want you to send a text 762-555. Ask us a question right now. Yes, I want you to text. I want you to ask a question. Well, I want to answer your questions. Yeah, I will. Yeah, I will. And we will. And we will.
So that's what it means when people say push to text. I got it now.
Exactly.
Yeah.
First one in here says, if you had a third ear, where exactly would you place it?
A third ear? Oh, man. I guess, like, to maximize the use, you'd want it further from your actual ears. Like, I don't think you'd want it on your head. Maybe on the back, like hear stuff coming up behind you. If you could have it like between your shoulder blades or something like that.
Yeah, but then imagine like every time you're like sitting down on the couch and that's like right in your ear.
Ooh, you're right. Yeah, ruffling
like
behind. Yeah. That's the thing. Is like, ooh, I guess maybe you'd have to put it on your head. Imagine what headphones would have to look like.
Do you have to put it on your body? is the thing.
Can I just carry it around?
Yeah, can you like, you know what I mean?
That sounds so creepy. Can I leave it in a room and hear what's going on?
Yeah. You know how many times like are you downstairs doing something and like your partner's yelling for you? If you could just leave an ear up there.
Right. Like an intercom system in the house.
Exactly.
Courtney could just go over to your third ear and be like, "Hey, hon, can you come upstairs and help me with this?" You just be like jogging up.
I'd probably have to hide that ear from her, to be honest. All right, what's another one we got in here? Someone said, "What's the first thing you wash when you get in the shower?"
My beard.
Yeah?
First thing I wash, I go in for the beard. I get the beard wash out and then the beard conditioner so that it can set while I then start doing the rest of my body.
I feel like I go like Pitt's chest. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like get a little lather going.
I would like once I do the head, then as I move down, because I used to be a crotch butt first guy until someone pointed out in my like
that you're just
young
rubbing
20s.
all that around your face.
Right. You're just moving the mess to other parts. And once I stopped being sick, then I started, you go pits down.
Someone asked, if a seagull stole your wallet, what do you think it would try and buy first? I don't know, bread?
Like if they got your credit card?
Yeah.
I mean, 100% that seagull's trying to get through the McDonald's drive-thru, trying to get a pack of fries, just a large family pack to feed all the other birds.
All right. Did you know butterflies taste with their feet?
What a miserable existence.
I didn't know that, but they also said, would you eat food if you found out someone prepared it with their feet?
I guess I'd be like, are they taking the same sanitary precautions with their feet as a normal chef would with their hands? You know what I mean? Like, are they in a seat, feet are washed up, and then they just have the dexterity to prepare the meal that way?
Or is it just like one of those things where they're just like squashing berries and like maybe that's how they did it?
I guess, when you think about it, if you've ever had a glass of wine, you've enjoyed a beverage prepared by feet. Theoretically, if it's the old school way.
That's one way to think of it. You want some wine juice tonight or some feet juice tonight, baby?
Get them dogs in there.
All right, final one here. It says, if your left hand is your non-dominant hand, is it stupid?
You know what? No, it's not stupid. It's just inexperienced. Because you see people... You can train yourself to be ambidextrous.
Sure.
Some people are born that way, but if you put the time in, couple hours a day to like writing with your left hand, guitar, sports, whatever, you can build up your non-dominant hand to be maybe not ever as good as your dominant, but still pretty good.
I do like the idea of calling it stupid hand, though.
Dumb, stupid left hand.
Do you think your hands are jealous of each other?
I mean... The left hand maybe would get jealous of like how much attention the right hand gets, but then also there's some things. My left hand has never had to wipe ass. You know what I mean?
There's some things it's grateful for.
Sometimes it's nice to not be the go-to guy at work.
Sometimes it's not about the experience, you know?
Want to be a part of the podcast?
Leave a message on the Bad Line.
The Bad Line is the answering machine for the Brock and Dalby Show.
To get the number, text the word BAD to 762-555.
Thanks for listening to the Brock and Dalby podcast.